Hi everyone, this is Madhura Girish, and this is a beautiful series where we get to talk to our super healers and understand why did they choose to become that super healer and how can they help make this world a better place. And today we have a very special guest, a very dear friend of mine who is a super healer, Kirti YK. She started, life coaching because she wanted to help herself. And like every healer, every life coach, there comes a time where they feel, I think this is magical. It has changed me. And now I want to make it bigger and help another person. And that's when she started adding more healing modalities into her life coaching system. She is a mandala artist and a very, very someone who can speak to somebody's heart. Let's introduce Kirti YK, and I'm here to understand how can you help another person in every way possible with your special R heal technique. We're very curious to know what exactly is this R heal technique. First of all, let me tell you, what exactly do you do, Kirti?
So, hi everyone, and hi Madhura for having me here. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. And I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kirti YK. I am a certified life coach and a Mandala Art Therapist, wherein I also use lot of healing modalities, which I've learned from Madhura. And they really mean a lot to me because what I have done is I have worked on myself. So, I am my first testimonial. Everything of this works, my friends. So what I want to say is that the real method which I have got here is relationship healing through emotional awareness and love. That is RHEAL method, real method. And everything what I am going to share here today is about I work with combination of science and soul, I must say. That is the approach which I use. So it's like EFT, Hoponopono, Reiki healing, crystal healing, mandala art, crystal therapy, then numerology, tarot guidance also I do. So these are some of the techniques along with life coaching which I am using to heal so many people out there. And all this has come from lot of emotional turmoils, lot of job layoffs, divorce, remarriages, and so much. So, like we say, the lifeline is like that, isn't it? So, there are ups and downs, and if at all there are downs, you definitely learn so much from them. And yes, there is pain, but when there is pain, we heal. So, when you learn to heal, you actually come on a stage where you are in a neutral phase. So, this healing modalities, which I have shared with you right now, they really mean so much to me. And yes, they matter a lot to each one of us. Okay, so if you also start working on yourself, you will be on a plane where it is everything is healed and everything, every emotion of yours will be healed properly. Yeah, that is about healing.
So, when you're a life coach, when you are a healer, you actually can help varieties of people. Like it could be the money related issues, there could be mental health issues. Why did you choose this method, R heal, and why this particular problem related to emotions? Why do you think that this was important to address at this point of time?
So, what I feel is in today's modern world, the relationship struggles are really real,
Hmm.
correct? And
Yeah.
so the real method. Now,
Okay.
why do I say this? Let us be honest that we live in a time where we are connected constantly, but somehow still there is some disconnect, which is emotional disconnect.
Hmm.
So, there is distance which is created
Hmm.
automatically
Hmm.
in each and every relationship. So if at all we say that office colleagues relationship,
Hmm.
friends, family, relatives,
Hmm.
right from mom and dad, right from mother and child,
Very true.
mother and I mean husband and wife, or two love beings, it can be anybody.
Okay.
So it happens, and that is the reason I felt that I can bridge that gap.
Okay.
So, if at all somebody is felt misunderstood by their partners,
Hmm.
it can be any partners like I named right now,
Hmm.
there is always a silence, Madhura.
Yes.
So, what people start believing in is that they are misunderstood,
Hmm.
there are conflicts in
Hmm.
their own heads.
Yeah.
So, if at all we say that if one of them stays silent
Hmm.
and gets healed,
Hmm.
then it really starts melting down.
Wonderful. Yes. Very true.
And then they come on a path which is again a neutral phase.
Hmm.
And then everything starts getting aligned, I can say.
Very true. Yes. So, two things that I understand. One is I say this a lot that when there's a crack, light enters. So, like you rightly said, when there is pain, then only a lot of healing does happen. And the second thing is when we talk about emotions and relationship, we always generally come into the conclusion it's husband and wife. But, like you rightly said, there could be a mother and a child, and there could be sister, brother, and many other relationships which are so close. But just because of certain turmoils, the emotions are very, very hard and they do not connect. So I want to understand how can you help them, Kirti? What is it that you can do if somebody, let us say a relationship of any kind that comes to you who is broken? What do you think you can do which is different? Because I feel that that's one of the most difficult thing to do.
So I'll just give you some examples.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Like
please.
what people have got their healing from.
Yeah.
There is one of my clients, Neha. She
Mm.
was a working professional and she loved her husband deeply.
Okay.
They had a very good relationship. It
Mm.
was a love marriage and everything like that.
Okay.
But then eventually they started living together as room partners
Okay.
and not like partners,
Okay.
husband and wife.
Okay.
So every relation where we see this kind of a disruption happening in the commotion, I can say, which
Mm.
happens in their emotions,
Mm.
the dialogue ends in a frustration.
Mm.
It is unfelt, unseen.
Mm.
There is silence, like I said,
Mm.
unheard things.
Mm.
So there is a lot of turmoil which goes on.
Yes.
So it was about her feeling to
Mm.
express herself without judgment, what she was wanting to do. Then we
Okay.
worked on recognizing her emotional patterns, like resentment and settling boundaries
Mm.
lovingly.
Mm.
And then one day she called me and said that, Kirti, we
Mm.
had dinner together without arguing for the first time in
Wow.
months.
Wow.
And we actually laughed.
Mm.
And that is what emotional safety does. So
Mm.
it brings back warmth
Mm.
even when love never is felt.
Mm.
So they got back into a harmonious relationship, and
Mm.
it was amazing to even hear
Mm.
that chime.
Very true, very true. So, do you want to share more about the R-Heal technique? If you want to share something, let us know more. You want to present something to us so that we understand the R-Heal technique more?
Awesome. I'll just share my screen if you can
Yes.
see. Once you're able to see, just let me know.
Yes, yes, we can see it.
Amazing. So here is the R heal technique.
Okay,
So in this R heal technique, you can see there are 5-step processes which I have shared for emotional healing and harmony.
okay,
One is R is recognize your emotional patterns.
okay,
H is heal your stored pain.
okay,
E is evolve how
okay,
you communicate and respond.
okay.
A is align with balance and healthy boundaries. And L is love yourself and others with compassion.
Wow. Okay,
Okay, so it's not about fixing others, it's about healing your own energy because when you
yes.
change, everything around you shifts.
Absolutely. Yes. And most of the time, when I come across people with relationship problem, they always think, I want to correct my partner, I want to correct my mother, I want to correct my brother, I want to correct my son. They never think of correcting themselves. And I think this R heal method is different because you are talking about working on yourself. Wonderful.
Definitely. And it's like reconnecting with your partners or your friends or your colleagues
Okay.
and with yourself. That
Okay.
is the most important thing.
Okay.
When we say heal, it
Mm.
starts from within.
Yes.
So you heal yourself first and then others.
Approximately how much time would you think two people would need to heal if they come to you, Kirti? Let us say whatever is the relationship they are in, different kind of relationships. If anybody comes to you and takes up that decision that, come on, Kirti, help me. And what do you think? How much time do they need to see the difference? I don't even say that we'll talk about the end result. We'll talk about difference if they can start seeing the difference.
Yeah, so it is like it depends on different individuals, first of all.
Okay.
Like if Madhura is one of the persons,
Mm.
she might start the healing very faster.
Okay.
Why? Because she has been already working on herself.
Okay.
There might be some other case, like I said about Neha. She
Okay.
took quite some time to
Okay.
heal. Okay,
Okay.
so the shift, if you want to ask me, it starts within a few days itself.
Okay.
But then, if we talk about long term stress, which
Okay.
we need to heal. It takes some months, so we can call it 3 months time at least we should give it, so
Okay.
that they can start actually finding the difference.
Okay.
That is how it happens. But with all the modalities which I help them with,
Mm.
they are able to do a lot
Okay.
inside themselves. So healing within what we say. So mandala art helps them.
Mm.
Then the Reiki I give.
Okay.
So they start healing themselves. With so much of healing, what happens is they are able to come out slowly
Mm.
in a step-by-step method. That is what I am giving in my program.
Okay. So I think even 3 months is a great time. Before 90 days, if they can see the difference, that's amazing. But let us say somebody comes to you. How do you think like the sessions would be? Is it like, they connect with you personally on a one-on-one session, or is it a group healing that you do? What is it like?
So I do one-on-one sessions because I believe that each person's problem is different
Hmm.
and it needs my attention
Yes.
to get them healed completely.
Okay.
Okay, so that is the way I go about it.
And let us say if somebody wants to actually reach out to you, how does that happen? I mean, anybody who is listening to this podcast, you can stop sharing. And anybody who feels like, I think there is someone in my family with whom I feel like it's a long time I haven't spoken. And they recognize this, that yes, there is something within me which says I want to get back to them. Then how do they even get in touch with you, Kirti? Because I am sure that in millions and trillions of people in this universe, there are very few people who take that guts to say that, hey, I'm a healer and I'm here to help you, because there could be many healers, but very few super healers who come front and say that I'm ready to help heal. I'm ready to give you that piece of my heart and bring you from that low vibrating energy to that high vibrating energy. So if you are those chosen ones who have been selected to heal a lot of other people, how do they even get in touch with you?
So I'm present on Instagram as life coach Kirti Madura.
Wonderful.
So they can connect with me on Instagram definitely at life coach Kirti,
Okay.
or they can connect with me. I have my YouTube channel
Okay.
that is
What is it
Create
called?
Live Happy.
What is it called?
Create Live Happy. I'll
Create
share you the link. You can put it
happy.
below. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And is there any unique link where we can connect and book a call?
Definitely, definitely. I have a Calendly link. They can actually book their date and time
Okay.
slot to
Okay.
connect with me. I have a 60 minutes call with free, completely free for them.
Wow. So, anyone out here listening to this and feeling, there is someone in my life, maybe a friend who I had broken up with, a partner with whom I want to patch up with, a relationship which is very close to me, a brother, any relationship which is so emotionally connected. I would literally say the energetic cords are so strong that you always feel like, I want to get back, I want to get back, and I want to keep this relationship going stronger and stronger, and you need help, then we have a life coach and healer, super healer, Kirti, who has a beautiful, unique method called RHEAL, wherein she decides based on the intensity of the problem, that is it a 1 month or a 3 months or maybe longer, of how she connects with you and personalizes and customizes her solutions for you based on your story. And then she's going to help you evolve into a beautiful relationship, which you have been longing for in a really long time. And hence, I say I'm leaving the links below this where you can get in touch with Kirti, book a call with her for 60 minutes. The first 60 minutes, you're going to tell her your story. First few minutes, you're going to tell her your story, and she's going to actually tell you how she's going to help you over a period of time so that your relationship with that particular special one can be a much, much more beautiful one. So go ahead and click the link below, book a call with Kirti, because it's anyway free. And I'm sure that as time passes, she's going to make it chargeable. So make the best use of this link and connect with Kirti and let your relationship not just heal, but are heal now. Thank you so much for coming and helping us know how you and your special technique can help someone's relationship evolve. Thank you so much for coming, Kirti.
Thank you so much for having me, Madura. It means the world to me. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you so much and have a great, prosperous, loving time. But if there are some questions, can my other healers ask you, Kirti? We
Surely, surely.
have Usha here. Usha, mute yourself, please. Yes.
Hi, Madhura. Hi, Kirti.
Hi,
So,
Usha.
Kirti, you mentioned a lot of relationships, right? So, can we understand like what kind of relationships you are working with? This
Okay.
particular real method will work on.
So the real method works on all kinds of relationships, Usha. not just the romantic ones. Okay, so
Hmm.
it helps heal emotional disconnect with parents, with children, with colleagues, or even with your own self.
Okay.
Because at the core, it is about understanding emotions and creating safety. And that applies to every bond in life, right?
Yes.
So it is about all kinds of relationships.
Okay, so I understood this concept. So there is one question deep inside me that relationship means two people, right? So will it really work if one person is healing and the other person is doing the same things?
Yeah, that is such an important question, I must say. Yes, so when one person begins healing, the entire dynamic starts shifting. So the energy doesn't work one sided,
Hmm.
like you rightly asked. When
Hmm.
when the reactions change, your tone softens, your emotions feel grounded, and the other person naturally feels safer to respond directly to you. Okay, so that is how it starts melting down.
Okay. And what happens like if we are trying to heal, we are trying to change in from our inside, but the same things repeats and that gets triggered, then how it is going to help like help us, or how it's going to, we will be able to continue that
So,
healing journey.
first and foremost, like Usha, I said some time back that we need to start healing ourselves first, correct?
Yes.
But when you ask this question, it is like we are working on ourselves, and still the work is not yet finished. I will say like that. So, if at all there is a disconnect which we keep on feeling, because of which the patterns are again coming,
Hmm.
okay? So, we need to keep on working on ourselves.
Okay.
So, healing is not like medicine de diya and it is painkiller leke matlab everything is done. It's not like that. Healing is a continuous process. So we
Oh,
have to keep on working on ourselves, and we have to keep on working off on our loved ones also. It's like that.
okay. Thank you,
Thank you
Kirti.
so much.
So we have another question. Gulnar, you can unmute yourself, please. Yeah, unmute, please. Unmute, please. Unmute. Yes.
I want to know what makes your real method different from other regular therapy or counseling.
Thanks for asking this, Gulnar. Therapy helps us understand the why. Why is very important, right? So, the real method helps you realize what is stuck emotionally and gives you practical tools to rebuild that connection step by step. Like I said sometime back, it is like a step by step journey, right? So, it blends emotional awareness, energy work, mindfulness, and communication tools. So, it heals both mind and heart. That is how it works.
Love.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Mukta, you can unmute yourself.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Kriti ji.
Hi,
Amazing
hi,
session.
Mukta. Thank you so much.
Amazing session. I just wanted to know one question is there in my mind that if I want to start with this journey, what is the first best step that I can take towards this journey?
Amazing. So I'll say, Mukta, that start small always. Okay, start small with awareness. So just notice your emotional triggers and how your body reacts when conflicts happen.
Right.
Okay, so if you want to go deeper, join my program, Reconstruct Your Life and Love with the Real Method. It's a gentle way to begin your own healing, and even if others around you aren't ready yet, still you can be there and start healing yourself and bring that change in yourself and others also.
Thank you. Thank you so much for clarifying. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mukta.
We have another question from Savita. You can unmute yourself. Yes, Savita.
Hi, Kirti.
Hi,
Uh,
Savita.
yeah, one of my friend's husband is very abusive. He scolds and he beats his wife. So in that situation, how that girl can be healed?
Yes,
Because he's
first of all,
very abusive. He's very like he drinks a lot. And initially they got married. They got love marriage. But afterwards, I don't know what happens. Now he's not, because sometimes actually what happens, I also send healing to him, but he's not like improving. I don't know exactly what's happening. So in that situation, how can we heal that person, or how can we heal that lady?
first of all, the abuse and everything, you ask her to connect with me, okay, Savita, first, so that I can understand her much better. I understand the problem on a surface level right now, but there might be so much, like the iceberg tip we can see, correct? There must be
She
so much
told me
underneath.
everything about. She told me that initially he used to love her. Initially, he devoted his time to her. But
Hmm.
now actually, there's no physical relationship. Also, there's no love. There's nothing. But when he comes, whenever she says anything to her, anything to him, that
Hmm.
you do something, he immediately starts abusing. Even he doesn't leave to his own child. He starts cursing his own child.
Hmm.
In that situation, how should she cope up with, and what kind of things actually you should provide her so that she can feel better? In fact, she wants to improve her marriage relationship also.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
She doesn't want to
This,
leave him because girls very well. They're emotionally connected and they just want she wants husband to be with her.
yeah, I truly understand this. And this is again the emotional safety thing, Savita, which she wants in her relationship with her husband, correct? So, first of all, the thing is that he has a pattern of behaving in such a manner, if at all he is doing it since quite some time, correct? So that needs to be changed. Then the healing, her matlab, he has some issues with her which he might not be able to communicate with her,
Hmm.
or there might be some misunderstanding between both of them, so the dialogue is not happening. So all these things make her feel that she is unsafe to express anything to him. If at all she says anything to him, he will beat her, he will abuse her. That is what is happening. So
So,
there are
so my,
patterns.
my question is that we need to heal her, or we need to heal her husband. Whom to heal so that
No,
everything.
first let her talk to me, because she will start needing the healing, and then we can communicate with the husband, because if we directly communicate with the husband, it's not going to work.
Husband is not going to listen even.
Exactly.
So I
Exactly.
think that we need to heal to that lady only so that everything becomes because
Because she has got a lot of turmoil inside, Savita. That's what I feel. So she needs to actually speak out her heart to somebody. So you can just share my number with her and she can connect.
okay, thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Any more questions? Or we're done? We're done? Yeah. Thank you so much, Kirti, for giving us your valuable time and helping us know how we can heal relationship. It was wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much, Madhura, for having me. And it made so much value because of these questions which everybody asked.
Yeah,
And thanks for you to get me here and share a bit about myself.
absolutely. Thank you so much. And one last time, I say, if there's anybody who wants to get in touch with Kirti, we are leaving the link below this. Go ahead and book a call with her. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.